Hi guys, this is my first long form video. I'm going to be doing hot takes and a little rant about what's happening in the world right now. So my first hot take is that Trump, Epstein and all those type of people are evil. If you've seen the news or paid attention to actually what's happening in the world, then you'd realise that he's literally a criminal in charge of one of the most powerful countries in the world. And that's kind of concerning. But also with the Epstein situation, there's so many things with the Epstein situation. There's places, information, the files, the victims, the people who worked along with him. But recently I watched a video about someone who snuck near his barn. If people don't know, there obviously was Epstein Island, I think is Little St. James. I'm not sure on that, you can correct me. But in that barn, it was basically the same things, which is still protected to this day. But the video was really interesting. It's one of those type of YouTubers who sneak into abandoned places, joke around, blah blah blah. But I actually saw that they were trying to show what actually happened, and they didn't get far because there was so much police and there was so much security with dogs and whatever. But if they're gonna have that much security, then obviously they're gonna be hiding something behind those gates. Unfortunately, there were 2 girls buried near the area, and there was a memorial there. And I don't get why we're defending people like this. I don't get why we're defending paedophiles and predators and child molesters. I don't get why we're defending them. Children can't give consent. That's why there's a law for over 16 in this country, because you can't give consent to do that. So many victims, so many people died in the hands of Epstein and his associates, which is just really upsetting. And there's just so much to uncover. To think about why we let those cases loose and why we're not arresting more people. I think the only person who's been arrested was Prince Andrew. And that's because in the UK we take these things very seriously, and obviously they don't in the US. So yeah, that's my rant number 1. Rant number 2, why are we so bothered by what people want to be? Why are we so bothered if people want to be gay or trans or Muslim or Christian or just anything? Why are we so bothered by that? Why are we so upset by someone else being happy? I've seen a lot on Snapchat, so much on Snapchat, where these Christians spam Bible verses on unrelated videos, and they say that they're not forcing their religion when you quite literally are. You shame others for not following Christianity and not believing in Jesus. And I get that everyone should have their own opinion and everyone should have their beliefs and right to follow a religion, but it gets to the point where you force people to believe in things that you believe in. If someone's gay or a part of the LGBTQ+, you say that they're sinning. If you see a disabled person or someone with autism, blah blah blah, you say that you'll pray for them. But that's not how it works. You can't pray autism away. You can't pray that someone in a wheelchair will just stand up. That's not how it works. And if someone is recovering from a life-threatening disease or an accident, they'll say, we'll talk about God, when no, God did not save their life, it's the doctors that literally saved their lives. But yeah, that's my little rant for today. I might do some more in the future. I might do an ASMR video later, who knows, but this is probably going to be a very shit video, so ignore the audio. I'm going to try and fix that soon. Stay safe, stay happy, and yeah, bye.